Wow, Kathy, here we are in 2020. It seems impossible that so much has happened in just 4 years, not to mention the last 6 months.
Yes, it does seem like it was just a little while ago that we were talking about beginning some sacred conversations on Wednesday night in preparation for the 2016 election. And here we are heading into another election.
Oh, I remember. I was so worried about how to handle Uncle Larry's racist comments at Thanksgiving dinner. Then I found out about the sacred conversations on race that were about to begin, and I signed up for them right away.
Oh, I attended those too. I admit that I went to find a way to fix some of my relatives and friends who sometimes made some really nasty racial statements. I never knew what to say. Well, especially at the holidays when people I love said such insensitive things about people of color. I didn't want to spoil our family gatherings.
I felt that way too. The interesting thing about attending those sessions, though, was that I learned a ton about my own biases. I had had ideas and biases about other groups of people that I didn't know I had. I was so busy noticing other people's biases, I'd been blind to my own. That was a real shocker for me. But the facilitator kept reminding us no shame, no blame. I felt safe in expressing my thoughts, and no one embarrassed me because of them.
Well, I think the parts that most impacted me were being able to identify a racial injustice when I saw it,
Mhm.
then getting the language to express my discomfort in a loving, firm, and respectful way. And I discovered that I really wanted to be an ally to the people of color.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand that. Before the conversations, all I wanted to do was tell Uncle Larry how stupid he sounded and to just shut up. Not helpful. So I said nothing. I didn't want to spoil our family get togethers. We don't have many.
But with all the things going on now, I just feel like I need a graduate level course. And
Yeah.
I am just overwhelmed by all the murders and the injustices and protests and violence going on every day.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing some pieces. And how did we get here?
More important, how do we get out? I keep thinking of Micah 6:8.
And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God.
But there's a whole system built around keeping people of different colors, nationalities, and incomes from getting to know each other. I mean, really know each other and understand our different experiences and our similarities. If we could, then maybe we could build more trust between our communities.
Oh, but it's so hard to talk about race. I just want everybody to get along and to be good to each other.
The problem is, most of us don't have a clue about the injustices so many of our friends of color experience every day. All of these things have been going on so long, they've just been accepted as normal. And if we don't know how things came to be, there's no way they can be changed.
And then we just continue to live our normal lives. But what feels like normal to you and to me might be blinding us to the daily pains of people who have been left out of so much of the American dream.
Ladies, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I did. I feel the pain you are feeling, and you're not alone. So many others in the congregation have expressed similar feelings. As a mostly white congregation, and even in our everyday lives, most of us don't come in contact with people different from ourselves.
Mhm.
And when we do, who wants to bring up an uncomfortable topic like race?
Wow, you've got that right. Even simple words like white people make me feel uncomfortable. And I fear that I might say something wrong and then be called a racist. Oh, I can't handle that. I'm a good person. I've never intentionally done anything racist. And I certainly didn't grow up rich and privileged. I've worked hard for everything I've got. I just want to close my eyes and shut out all of this stuff and get back to my life.
Well, good luck with that. I was able to shut out all that noise for a long time. I'm actually pretty good at that. But there's no way to not see what is happening all around us today. And now, as a Christian, I feel compelled to do something about it, but I need help. And I'm not even sure where or how to start this.
Well, I'm just so glad I overheard your conversation. I mean, it just so happens that the Adult Ed Committee began a series of Zoom meetings in April designed to provide a safe and respectful place for members of the congregation to discuss race, racism, and our church. The goal is to learn the history of race that was never taught to us in school so that we can better understand how we got to where we are, be wiser, more trustworthy allies.
Yeah.
Then we're better equipped to develop the skills to be effective allies. And maybe this time we can put an end to what has been normal for many of us for far too long.
Wow. I was hoping for a graduate level course on race, and this sounds like it.
Well, would this be like a graduate level course with prerequisites and lots of reading and work to do? I mean, I have friends at church that didn't attend that course 4 years ago. Will they still feel uncomfortable without having the background knowledge from that class or from last spring's conversations?
Oh, well, that's the beauty of this series. Everyone will have a little preparatory work to do each week, but the tasks are really simple, like watching a short video or reading a poem or an article. There'll be a list of extra things you can explore on your own on the FCC website. But like any good instruction, we will meet you where you are and we will move forward together.
Oh, okay. Well, how do I sign up?
Oh, no sign up is required. The class will meet every 2 weeks. Because of COVID, we are meeting on Zoom from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And normally all you need to do is click on the links that will be on the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday FCC daily emails. One will be for the preparatory assignment for the week, and you do the preparatory work, then click on the other link and join us at 6:30 on Wednesday night.
You said normally. Is something different happening this week?
Yes, because we haven't met since July, this week will be a chance to check in and find out what experiences folks have had since we last met. Some of the material we used earlier is already on the FCC website. And those who haven't attended before or those who need a little refreshing can look at videos or do some reading. Or you can just come to the session and check it out.
Well, that sounds easy enough. I just hope lots of other members will join us on this Wednesday night from 6:30 to 8. The more people we have, the richer the conversation.
I think I'll check in a little early, maybe show up at 6:25 so we can start at 6:30.
Oh, that's a great idea. I can do that too.
This is just so important for our nation and honestly for us as Christians. I hope everyone that can will join us.
We'll be there.
I'll be there.